actually a very exciting day. It's my first time actually looking at samples for the relaunch of Same But Different. I really want to start incorporating hobbies into my channel. I want to do old hobbies, new hobbies, try new things. Like, I'm a very hobby-oriented person, and I was like, I need to document that my content. I need to try new things. I need to have toys, fucking adult toys, kids toys, which I'm about to show you. One of the things that I thought about, I was like, I used to use kendamas a lot, the Japanese ball and string toy. I haven't in a long time, and I was like, I want one. I just like these because of what they were. Skateboarder, scooter rider. There's literally a scooter somewhere on this kendama. What are the odds? Two worlds collide. It's like 2 p.m. I was gonna film this morning, and I was gonna document the challenges I've been facing lately as far as getting up in the morning. This morning I was gonna get up at 6, right? And that's what I was gonna film. I was gonna get up and kind of film my morning routine. My alarm went off at 6, and I actually felt really awake. I was weak, and I decided to snooze my alarm for no reason. And by snooze, I mean like I went in and set my alarm back another hour. I go back to sleep, and I wake up at 7, and I feel way worse. And I'm like, wow, I feel like I need sleep. Well, Jordan, you feel like you need sleep because you snoozed your alarm and you just reset a sleep cycle and now you feel like shit. So then I reset my alarm again till 8 a.m. I have these moments every once in a while where I'm just weak, and it's literally in the morning because you're in that state where you feel so comfortable. It gives you so much dopamine to go back to sleep. Today is the start of me documenting my self-mastery, my current chapter of personal development. One of the things I've honestly been struggling with lately, which I usually never struggle with, because if you've been following me a while, you know I used to be up at 5:30 every day. We'd film Two Guys and a Sunrise, we'd make coffee before the sun came up, and this is early winter when the sun was coming up quite early. I've been getting back on that routine, and I have been waking up at 7 every day, and then this morning was the first morning I was pushing it to 6, thinking that, all right, I'm gonna get up at 6 and I'm gonna document, and I fucked it all up, so. You live and you learn. One of the things that helps me a ton, especially when I've been working a lot more from my laptop, or if you do something that's sitting down, changing your workplace scenery, right? Like, I get if you're in an office every day, like that's a little harder to do, but if you work from home, go work at a coffee shop, go work outside, change the location at which you work. If you have a desk, no, I'm just kidding. For me, that's been one thing, and so I try every once in a while to kind of change my scenery where I sit, or like today I went and worked at a coffee shop. Like, I ran into people I knew, other people are working, it's a different space. It changes, especially if you're like me and I work in a creative field. I'm always trying to refresh my creativity and change things so that I don't get stuck in this creative rut. In creating my creative consulting business and going on bike rides every day, these are all things I do to kind of change the playing field that I've been in. Like, I've been creating content for so long, and so my move to the back end of it rather than the front end of it was specifically that. It was to change the way that my mind was thinking so that I could feel more refreshed in it, and that's been a big thing for me lately, is feeling more refreshed in the work that I'm doing, gaining energy from it rather than feeling like it's been taken.
Oh,
I brought you something to play with, dude.
How do you even use these things?
Yeah, we'll find out. One of my favorite things in the entire world is driving around, looking at houses. What keeps me motivated, I love architecture. It's one of those like North Star type motivations where it's like anytime I'm feeling lacking in the motivation department, if I drive around, look at some houses, I feel motivated again. It's a part of that abundant lifestyle that I look forward to, and what keeps it lasting and fulfilling for me is my passion for architecture. A couple friends of mine, the Streitzel brothers, just hit me up, and they're going to a $8 million home in Paradise Valley. They're like, do you want to go? I was like, yeah, I'll be there.
Don't be scared when the way paralyzes your state at the gate.
This thing is fucked. So the living room's like 20 foot ceilings probably. It's big. It's big enough for like 40 people. Kitchen's nuts, double island. Just being in these houses, honestly. I got lost over here like 5 minutes ago, which is, I think, a good sign when you're buying a house. If you get lost in the house, it's a good thing. That's a pro. I don't really know what this room does. It's kind of just, it does. That's what it does. And then you got 2 bed, 1 bed, 2 bed. This one, bathroom's kind of nice. Like a little mini master. I mean, like, I guess mini master is a stretch when you're in an $8 million, what's up, bro? When you're in an $8 million house, but then this one, really shitty view, obviously. And then like a minier, I guess just a regular, wait a second. Bro, I keep seeing him. But just wait, the master in this house is insane. Look at this room. What are we even looking at? And it's that like room here, bathroom behind, little courtyard for your dog to shit or something. Oh my. Do you know how naked I could get in here? The answer is a lot. Okay, if you're wondering. That guy's following me, that's all I know. The view of the backyard from the master is absurd. They spent so much money on the room. They couldn't even afford a piece of glass to put right here. Look at it. Isn't that ridiculous? It's actually crazy how poor they are.
Don't be scared when the way paralyzes your state at the gate.
This is 8,000 square feet, roughly 6 beds, 7 bath. It's enough, I guess. The only thing I would say I'm not the biggest fan of from the outside is I'm not a fan of that like school colored, honestly looks like fake wood to me, but the cement they have here is perfect. I'm not a big turf guy, but look at this fucking house. Where even am I? Why am I so far away from this house? All of these open. Like everything, this whole house just opens up on this side. Immersing yourself and just being here is motivating. Like a lot of people out there do think, and rightfully so, that an $8 million house is atrocious. I've obviously been fortunate enough to spend a lot of time around it, ingrained in my brain that it's possible, but the more you do spend time in things like this, the less it seems far-fetched, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I want to show you guys the upstairs real quick. Also the stair set. Yeah. You got foosball, crucial, right? But like the view from up here over everything, and then it's just 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. So like whoever's up here gets a balcony in this whole area, which has a lot of room for activities, you know what I'm saying? Also the balls spin, which is it's massive. But if you're someone that struggles with either motivation, you feel like you have a cap on what you think is attainable, go drive around, go look at houses. When you get to travel somewhere, travel to a place that has abundance, a place like Los Angeles or Orange County or New York, a place where you get to experience these things, because you will eventually understand that the people who are living like this in $8,000, that'd be cheap, 8,000 square foot homes are the same as me and you.